Hi guys, welcome to SavvyMoneyShow with me, your host Sean. Now, don't worry about the title of the show. Towards the end, I will be putting in a couple of changes to my portfolio. If you want to be kept up to date on the minute, then join my free Discord, become a member. If you want to help support the channel, I appreciate everyone who's in the free Discord and everyone who's a member. You guys rock. Now, we're having a more political video today. The first part is going to be across the pond in America. Will Biden run? Well, apparently the Democrats are looking at ways of stopping Biden from running because the latest polling information shows that he can't beat Trump. And they're looking to get him out and replace him with someone else. There was talk of Kamala Harris, but apparently I don't think she will. And a couple of other candidates, I don't think any of them will be Trump, according to my model. I think they would have to get someone like Kennedy on their side and totally pivot to beat Trump. But what do I know? I don't even live in the country. I'm just an idiot on the internet. Now we move to the UK political system. Why did Rishi call an election? Pretty simple, really. He's claiming inflation is the drop in inflation is down to him. Funny how when inflation was rising, it was down to the Bank of England, and now it's dropping, it's down to him. And doesn't think that it will stick, so he wants to get in before then. He's also claiming they brought down energy bills, and yes, the price cap is dropping 7%, but according to experts, it's due to rise 12%. So that dropping is because we're going into summer months and we've had a hot spring. So, and we've also they've been pumping out a lot of oil. The price of oil has been going down, but they expect that to go up in winter time, around October, November. And because, as I said before, I expected November to be a prime time for him to call an election. But now he's called this because his two main bragging points, will no longer be bragging points by then. You also have something which hasn't been reported, but should be, is tax returns. They're reporting, Rishi has paid 500,000 and some change in tax returns on £200 million income. Now, everyone's saying there's 23% tax rate. Now, let's walk away from the fact that he's in a higher rate tax bracket, so should be paying 43%. And let's get away from the fact, because we know that the super wealthy usually pay less than common man, 23%. But let's also get away from the fact that most of his wealth is owned by his wife, which is worth roughly, which is hard to work out, but roughly about £1 billion. So she makes about, if they had their wealth in a standard saving account, which gives 5%, should be making £1 million a day. If he had his wealth in a standard saving account, he would have made 25 million, not 2 million. So why isn't HMRC investigating this? Or why did he, and we know that he could have said, I earn 10,000, I earn 20, 30,000, I earn a million, 10 million, whatever. Why has he decided to declare 2 million? Well, firstly, he sold his investments in US fund he owed money in, otherwise it would have been 400,000. Secondly, majority of his wealth, not his wife's, his wealth, remember his wife is a non-dom status, his majority of his wealth is in what's called non-realised capital gains. So as long as he doesn't sell the assets, he doesn't have to pay capital gains tax on it. Now, the reason for 2 million is because it's something that's an aspirational figure for a lot of middle class. I knew someone who sold a property for 1 million. They didn't pay much for originally because they held it for 20, 30 years, especially if you're in London. Now, there are a lot of people who are property millionaires, and so when people say, right, we're going to tax the rich, Rishi is trying to put it across as, we're going to tax you middle class. And it's not that. It's a case of taxing the 1%. I just think he's trying to resonate with the middle class, trying to resonate with the older generation because they're more likely to be middle class or have property. Because a report came out about how majority of property is not lived in by the owners. And I do feel like, well, surely people will see through this, but it's not being reported on. So people are not seeing through it, and it's people are believing it, and most important thing is, whatever way you're voting, do vote, but do not be taken in when Rishi or one of the others says, oh, I've only been in power, I've been trying to fix the mistakes made before me. The Tory government have been in power for over a decade. Nearly a decade and a half. And they have brought in austerity. They have brought in so many scandals, one after the other, each one worse than the previous one. And they are the reason why there's record poverty in this country. Anyway, let's get on to a lighter note. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment in the box below, subscribe if you haven't, and don't forget to hit that bell notification. You'll be notified if there's a new video coming up. And don't forget Check out the 3 links in the description below. What am I buying? Well, my old friends Beam and Natalia. I sold when they had a little jump up, and as I stated before on the previous video, and they've come back down again. The CEO back in 2021 of Natalia was selling 350,000 shares. Now in the last couple of years has only sold 28,000 shares. They have brought on this company so much that it being down here is ridiculous, really. It's like it's been priced for bankruptcy. The same with Beam. And I am close to buying more RXRX. I have bought a call option in some call options in Natalia as well for next January, and I'll be looking into Beam call options. I did today buy a put option on Taiwan Semiconductor, but then I automatically put a sell order on that, and that filled. But I will be looking into whether or not I buy it back again tomorrow. This is just as protection in case China does something silly like invade Taiwan, to protect my other semi stock. Now, I would like to know what you guys are looking at, what you guys are interested in. Drop me a comment in the box below. Wave, say hello, and I'll see you in the next video.